Help! Someone help! Whoa, mirror, mirror on the wall. Are you in trouble or not at all? Oh, just great. Super, really. Now, help me get out of here already. Okay, okay, chill. I was just joking around. Let's see what I can do here. How did... What the heck happened? Okay, we got the key of clubs, which means we might have to do another boss fight. I did not expect that to happen so quickly, if that's really the case. Okay, there she is. Now please, can you get me out of here? Yeah, hold your horses. I'm trying to. Yep, there she is. You! Do not think I have forgotten what you did to me. Your beef is with me, so free the girl. She has nothing to do with this. What? Girl. Ah. That is not my fault. How did she... It is your fault. Don't you understand? You're unhinged. Do not tell me what I am, or what I can or cannot do. Your performance before was impressive. You gave your all. But will you not deprive me of my role? Or you will not deprive me of my role. I will not allow you to cheat me from it. Oh. She is different this time, okay. Oh boy. Okay, alright. And then now she has mirrors. Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting a boss fight, not gonna lie. Alright, she has a bunch of mirrors. One of them has ow. She takes a little bit of damage, Jesus. These things go on for way too long. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Hit this. To destroy the mirrors? What is the purpose of that? Exactly. Alright, she is taking damage from that. Hey. Does this do anything? Okay, that doesn't really do anything. Gotcha. So I have to, same thing as before. Destroy that thing, ow, and die. Great. That's exactly what you do. Destroy the thing and die. Alright, so it turns out just hitting these crystals does damage to her. Or that one crystal. And I guess that's just all I have to do. Just avoid her attacks right now until we go to the next stage. So I'm trying to just, as long as this is going to take, just do it with just the knife, right? Because, like, might as well save some ammo. Okay. Okay, and try not to take as much damage. It's also kind of timed, and also she can kind of get stuck in her own painting. Just kind of silly. But I have shot it with bullets, and it did do more damage. So I can at least confirm that. Alright, so I guess this is her next stage. Oh boy, what are these Metroids? Alright, I'm probably gonna have to switch to manual here just to be safe. I'm also tempted to switch to the shotgun here just so I can blast them. Oh boy, now what is that? Okay. Oh, that's the crossbow, but that's fine. Might as well use some of those, I guess. God, there's a lot of these things here. Why are these a different color? Whee! Okay. Yeah, this one seems so much easier just because, like, we're in an open room, right? Or an open floor, I should say. Whereas, like, the other one, there was, like, all these, like, obstacles in the way. And here I can just kind of run around. Whereas like the other one, it was just very close quarters. I feel like they should have switched them around, if I'm being honest. From like a game boss perspective. I feel like they could have switched them around in terms of boss fights. Because this one is just so much easier than the previous one. Whee! Okay. You're some of these damn things. Oh, yeah, okay. I wanted to try and do the shotgun on it as well. See if that does even more damage. Alright, I guess I'm not gonna be able to get it this rotation. Ooh, that does good damage. Ouch. Alright, let's just play it safe here. Use this tonic. And where are we at? Where are we at? Not that one. Oh, that's the one over there, unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, that shotgun did hella damage. Whew. Oh, okay. I thought it did damage to me from touching her. Oh, that's nice that we just skipped straight to here. So that's the whole story for now. That is so incredible. Yeah, I mean, wow. And thanks for saving me, Silvia. But what about Dino and Carlotta? Do you think they're okay? Those two rascals are probably causing more trouble than what's after them. I don't think the monsters will be much trouble for them. But that Carlotta... Bianca, do you know about her? Notice anything out of the ordinary? Unusual? Something weird? Not really. She told me 10 or 11 years ago she lived here in Florence, that her family moved to Rome. She's the youngest of 4, and she's 14. A year older than me. Okay, so that makes sense. I've been trying to figure out how old these characters are, because they're clearly children. But, like, I thought they were, like, 6 or 7. Just from the, like, sprites or whatnot. But they're, like, at least teenagers. Okay, fair enough. That's it. 11 years ago. Yeah. Now, her and her family are here on vacation. She said the past 5 years they've been coming every summer, and that she has a lot of nostalgia for the city. We've only been friends a little while, but we have a lot in common. Carlotta and I both like performing. Well, I prefer music and she prefers theater, but still. We're civilized, not like that dummy whose only idea of entertainment is shooting at defenseless animals with his bowgun. What? No, I never actually hit them. Only because you never do it right. Uh-oh, Mr. Testa. Not cool. Real men don't make excuses and don't do that to defenseless animals. Got it? They're kind and gentle, and definitely always call back after a first date. Unlike all the... Anyways, let's not talk about it. I'm sorry. We have spirits and monsters to deal with, so I need you to come up with a plan, because we don't have time for any more setbacks. So here's the deal. You troublemakers are going to stay here and relax and take in the sights of this room and this room only, enjoying life. And I'm going to go out and risk my neck facing death head on in battle. Sounds good? Fair, right? Okay. Sure. Charming. Finally, so obedient. Alright, so we do have the club key now, which we can use in a couple of rooms here in this building. And there's at least one in the other room. So this is the last key that we needed for anything. Whoa, we got these things to deal with now. Okay. I gotta switch to automatic. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely one here somewhere, which is why there's a bunch of enemies, I guess, all of a sudden. But yeah, that's the last, like, key that, like, opens a lot of doors. And then after that, we just need individual keys. Oops. Alright, I think one of these here was, dang it. There we go. One of these here, this one here was the club key, which makes sense why there's so many enemies around. So let's go ahead and use the key of clubs. Go in through here. Oh, we got one of these damn things. There we go. Get rid of that. Hi, ma'am. That looks like a different type of ammo. Is that like for a rifle? Machine gun ammo. Okay. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Don't mind if I do. Alright, so now we can try and get ourselves a machine gun. Don't see anything else around here. possible that we'll see a lot of rooms that won't give us much. Just because there's a lot of rooms that I think had the club key. Got this drawer that we can open. That gives us a small key. Okay. So that small key, you know, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, there's one there too. Okay, gotcha. Damn it. The automatic made me switch over. Alright, let's get the hell out of there. Go ahead and use this before we die. We're out of health stuff though. Alright, so we know what to do with that small key. Let's just see if there's any club or any other club doors. Assuming from these guys being around, I'm assuming there is. This is, I think, like the slide, or no, that's something. I don't remember exactly what that is. This was a coin key, I believe. And okay, so there's nothing else in this section, it looks like. Then let's go ahead and okay. Better not be trying to go outside. Let's go on this side. This one I know was the club key, because I went into this, or I went towards this a gazillion times. Alright, let's see what this got. So we got the small key now, which we can use for that drawer. Okay, cool. We got another first aid kit. Got ourselves a mimic. We got some more machine gun ammo, or a machine gun magazine. Okay. Looks like this actually opens into the machine gun. Let's fucking go. Absolutely. Oh. Alright, buddy. Hate to do it to you, but not really. Oh, that feels so good. Alright, well, let's not waste it. That has a nice kick to it. Oh, that's so satisfying. Alright, judging for the fact that this doesn't have the, like, shine, I'm pretty sure this was a mimic. But there is something behind it that we can try and read or get an item from. Finally, jeez. Calendar showing the month of September, but not the year. Septiembre. I thought this was Spanish, but it turns out it's actually Italian. Because I don't know what their well, maybe it's Spanish. Or I know, well, I shouldn't say that, but Spanish and Italian are very similar because the letters up top are, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but they're in Spanish. So instead, it's lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, which they spell differently, I guess. Viernes, sábado y domingo. Interesting. Several days have been flagged. Alright, okay, well, it went into our notepad anyways. I took a note of it anyways, just to be safe. I have no idea what to do with that. That information was useless for now. But alright. Alright, we got another club. Oops. Keep somehow turning around. We got another club key room here. Let's go ahead and check out what's in here. Some shotgun shells. And what looked like a key, but it's just a cup. I assume something's gonna jump out the window and attack us. Hello, bear. Impressive. It must be some kind of substitute for a stuffed bear. Inside, substitute? What do you mean a substitute? Inside the mouth, I can see the gears and a huge hole that could fit something. Alright, so we have a new thing. Bear. It is all over. I am ruined. Please, God, what am I to do? They'll kick me out of school. I only told Patricio. The nostalgia. Oh, I see. Dizziness and abdominal pain. But a sudden nerve ran through Patricio and he left. He left! I'd never seen him like that before. Do I not know whether... Or I do not know whether I should go to Alicia. But for what? She would not allow me to take the forbidden path. And if not that, then I must leave the academy and abandon my dream. My dream of a lifetime. I am lost and desperate. Violetta. I see. Well, always, always wrap up, kids. Otherwise your dreams won't be in shambles. Alright, I guess that's everything that's here for now. Alright, so I had an annoying thing where I thought I was recording before, and I didn't. And I was like, alright, that's no good. I did a little bit of progress. But then I was like, dang, now I have to go back and re-record that stuff. And unfortunately, I didn't have a save file until way beforehand. So I had to basically redo the boss and everything. But I managed to go through everything without taking any damage. Of course, I reset a bunch of times every time I got hit. But I took no damage, and I used basically no bullets. I just used the shotgun shells on the boss just to make that quicker. And that's about it. So I have a lot more. I'm in a much better spot now, which is nice. Okay. I learned that you can indeed cut the bullets or whatever that these guys throw at you. So both of the ones that they shoot and then the ones that they throw after they die, right, is what I'm trying to say here. So as he shoots, I can block it. And I can block that one because there's so much trouble in that first area that leads to outside for the first time. Oh, I hate this bat lady. She just shouts, throws bats, and then the bats take all the bullets. Alright. But I will be playing a little bit more trigger happy right now, at least, just because I haven't been using any of my weapons for such a long time, right? So I may be a bit more trigger happy. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do either. Alright. Not that trigger happy. Alright, so anywho, we did get the small key, which is for the drawer, but of course there's this guy here. I don't know if I can cut his things, but we can give that a shot, I guess. I presume this enemy's not actually that difficult. Ow. Didn't actually think he'd keep moving like that. In terms of like trying to kill with a knife, right? It just takes a while, I guess. And he'll do that nonsense, and I already have to use a medkit. Ah, boy. I hate that he just walks into me and does damage. And he doesn't even like shoot to the side, he just shoots right at you, which is so obnoxious. Alright, anywho. Finally, we can go ahead and use the small key here to get the VHS tape, which is nice. Last time I checked one of these, there was actually something in there. Alright, so now that we have the VHS tape, I don't know why I can't say that, we can go back to the room that had that, and view what's on the VHS tape, which, if I remember correctly, unfortunately, was nothing really useful for the time being, but we'll just get up to that point. I only lost like 8 minutes of footage, which wasn't a lot because it was just a lot of me dicking around, which is why I've been just skipping around so much in this playthrough, right? Because I just get lost all the time, and I'm constantly dicking around. But yeah, I don't remember exactly where the VHS tape was per se. This is where we got the machine gun, but I'll try for a bit to not cut around everything, right? It's possible it's in the previous room. This is this room where the dolls were everywhere, and then I went and I had to fight the boss. And there's nothing there. Can't like push any of this, right? I remember it was in one of the. It was when we found like a bunch of stuff in a row, so it must be one of the sword key doors, but I just don't remember exactly where that is. And I do think I remember there was a enemy there that I just didn't want to deal with at the time. So this is still the piano room that I've yet to figure out what to do there. It's probably upstairs from this side of the floor. because I have not done a lot up there. I think that's where you get the machine gun, and then this should be the slide room. Yeah, so nothing new with the slide room. And then in here was, I think, yeah, where I got, or this is where the bear is, right? Yeah, that's where the bear is. There's nothing there. So what I have to do is I have to go to the second floor. And there's like a gajillion enemies up there, including the dolls that I've had to fight. I fought so many of them hand to hand just with the knife, but it's really annoying because this one spawns right there. And then there's another one of these things. Whoops, I don't have my gun out. I'm trying to shoot here. Nothing's happening. Of course not. Why would anything be happening? There we go. So there was this room, which has this guy. So this is the, like, I don't know, wood shop room or something like that. And so I just ignored this guy. You know, he's kind of easy to kill, if I'm being honest. It just takes a little bit longer than I would like. I don't remember if I interacted with that thing before. So perhaps it was this room. This room also has these guys. Or this one guy. I do not remember what we got from here. Whoops. Okay. So it's not that one. So I guess I came up to this annoying floor for nothing. And it should be here because it was a lot later on. Alright. Let's see if we can find out where that is. Oh, it must be perhaps here. This has a club. This is in the same second floor. I don't remember going in here at all, to be honest. Fine. I know there's one more club room. Oh, it has a bunch of these. Alright, so we're just gonna shoot that. I wanted to use my knife, but I pressed the wrong button just so that I can hit that thing. So I don't have to deal with that. Let's go ahead and just grab this real quick. This lady's really annoying because I want to just knife stuff to save on ammo, but she just doesn't make that easy. Got some machine gun ammo, which is nice. Not really seeing much else here, unfortunately, though. Oh, there's some bullets over here at the very least, right? Some shotgun shells. And there's some magazines here that I can hopefully grab without getting burnt. And I think that's all that's here. It's just a bunch of bullets and bullshit. I mean, there is an open drawer there. I guess I can check. She does look like she's guarding it. And I feel like I could find maybe the screwdriver, perhaps. But this looks like the costume room. Ow. Or something like that. Let's see if we can... I don't know. We can grab this. Oh, hello. An ornamental chest beautifully carved in bronze and brass. Keeping it locked is a 4-letter password. Okay. So... I don't have it at the moment, but I think I know what I need to do, because if we find the VHS room, we get a bunch of letters that don't make any sense. Because I had gotten that far beforehand and I made it there, but nothing made any sense to me. But it's probably on the other side. Because I feel like I've done everything on this side. And I remember saying the same thing about this side, but we'll see. Let's try upstairs, which, knowing my tendency to always go the wrong way, probably means that it's downstairs, but we'll see. I've cleared up most of the enemies that I can see, right? So we shouldn't be having too much trouble, aside from the ones that I left behind somewhat purposely, because I didn't want to deal with them. This is the mermaid room. So there's nothing to do in here. Then we have ourselves... Okay, so she's here all of a sudden, so maybe this is where we need to go. I have a bunch of handgun bullets, so I might as well just use it. She's just extremely difficult to get close to. There we we go. And this is the where I got the. Was that the sword key? No, that wasn't the sword key. I forgot what I got from there. Ah, here's the VHS room. Okay, and then here we have this obnoxious, pukey girl. There we go. That takes care of that, and then yeah, there's the thing over there, and I've left this guy. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Okay, so we should be able to carefully put in this VHS tape here, and then look at the screen. That's it. Just a bunch of letters. Won't look at them, but she does write them down. Ah, God, it actually got me as I was leaving. Which then we can now use, presumably, back at that room to open up that, like, chest thing. Because if you look here, we have all these. I don't know. They all look the same to me, so I can't use the same trick as last time where they were, like, a lighter color. I could try all of them, but we'll see what happens. Alright, so what was that? Oh, I thought I saw something shiny over here. Okay, never mind. So according to our notebook here, we have prim, remp, maybe hemp or something like that, just because of the room that we're in. I don't know. It looks like we can put any letter here. Like it's not limited to specific letters. We'll try, I guess, the basic strategy of just putting in what I've got. Oh, Prem actually worked. Wow. Okay. Got a huge gem. Okay. Maybe that's for the bear? Question mark? Perhaps? This is... Oh, I was gonna say, why does it sound... Or is there like music, like there's something here, but that's because I left that guy in there. Where is the bear again? I believe he is to the right over here. I don't know if the gem says anything for me. No expert, but I'd say this gem is as real as February 30th, I see. Okay, so it's a fake gem apparently. Interesting. Where is that bear? Not here. I think there might be a Jack-in-the-Box that I left alive there, unfortunately. Bear was in a quiet room. This is the doll room. I believe this is a save room over here. No. This is not the bear room though. This is where the bunch of dolls came out of nowhere and kept attacking me. I think I already pushed this thing, yeah. So you could push this statue. And you get, I think, some bullets. So that's not where the bear is. That's the only thing I can think of that actually wants us to be, you know, to have something put into it. Looking at all the things I have here. That's this room, okay. Perhaps the bear is upstairs. I keep thinking like we're making I don't want to say progress, probably not the right word, but I feel like we're making like we're getting close to the end is what I'm trying to say. Like yeah, we're making progress, but it feels like we're getting close to the end. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Because I keep finding other stuff. And there is still a lot of things that are missing right now. So I just feel like maybe it's the kind of thing where it's just gonna be this like massive chain reaction where I do a bunch of things all at once, right? And it just ends up lining up perfectly kind of deal. But where's this damn bear? Is it? Oh yeah, I guess this is it, huh? Oh boy. There we go. Jesus. We got ourselves some crossbow bolts here, which might have actually been useful. So yeah, there's some bullets here the last time I checked. Oh, there's some more bullets this time. Either that or I died and it's happened again. So let's go ahead and put that into the bear. Okay, so the gem was indeed for the bear. We have ourselves an electronic safe. Possibly this is what was not working before. We can try the dates that we have. That's the only numbers I have. So 17, 18, 19, 20, and then 23. Oh. We're playing Mastermind. Okay, I see. So, okay, I think this means, so if I do like, let's say 55. Huh? Are we not doing Mastermind? Oh, okay, maybe we're not doing Mastermind. Okay, hold on. So there's this game where you're supposed to input, like, how do I explain it as I type this? You're supposed to type in things, like locations, and it's like a position and a color of like balls, and then the mastermind, the thing you're playing against, I guess, will tell you either you are, you know, close, or, you know, and that wasn't it. Yeah, it'll basically tell you, it'll be like this same kind of deal. And then you'll be like, okay, let's say there are 3 colors. I'll put like red in the first spot, blue in the second spot, and then it'll tell me either if it's the right color or the right position based on whatever code that they have. But I don't think that's what's going on here. Let's try these dates again. So 14. I don't think I input it right because I was talking. 15. 17. 18. 19. Oops. 20. Yeah, it's not the dates because I don't have enough of them. Huh. Okay, so we have an electronic safe. Which is possibly what this is for, perhaps. But so far these dates did not work because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. So, do we have anything else? I know we still have the club key, and there are still some more rooms that we can investigate. Or at least there is one room, I should say, that we can investigate. That is on this side here. Probably should have saved before I came here, but see how this goes. Okay, so that's still locked. On the other side. Oh boy, what did I say? What did I say? Alright, not, oh god damn it, not this time. There we go. Jeez, hate those dolls so much. Okay, so there's the club room key that I can use, even though I got hit. We'll go ahead and save here. I don't believe there's anything else here. So now there's a room there. There's a room here that, oh right. Yeah, so this room needs the screwdriver. There's nothing in this room. And then here, we have possibly the last use of the club key, I believe. Yeah, so it's gone now. So this is gonna have to give us something big, or I have to figure out that other thing, the lock. Alright, so far nothing. Probably something can come out from the window. No. Really? Nothing? That's not good. Alright, so then I have to figure out well, the safe, I guess. There we go. Alright, so went back to solve this. It was this. First of all, I can't count. There's actually 7 numbers, 7 of these little knobs, circles or whatever. But apparently I had to read it from left to right, and the number on the bottom that I had, so I have 14 and then 20 when you light it up, that's the one that needed to be input first. I don't know why. I looked at a walkthrough and I just caught that last snippet where it was like left to right, and I was like, alright. Alright. So this gotta give me something good. Musical score, okay. That is something. So that is for the piano, which I think is in here. Yes, okay, finally. Alright, so we can go ahead and use the musical score here. And then suddenly learn how to play. Let's see here. Ugh, my mom always said piano would come in handy, but I think she even meant it. Alright, I was gonna say, she's not like playing super well. Maybe I should have paid more attention during those boring lessons. I was gonna say, yeah, I feel like one of the kids probably knows how to play. Silvia! Guys, she's here! Hey, didn't I tell you to... Oh, they're all together. Carlotta and Dino are back. I was gonna say, it's interesting that they're all, they were like chilling by the statue. I thought I was just gonna keep collecting them, and that was like a marker of progress, but never mind, they're all together. Whoop-de-doo! Sorry, did I forget my celebratory fireworks and cakes? Listen, any of you rascals know how to play piano? I think if we play this score exactly right, something amazing is going to happen. Wow, aren't you even glad to see us? Just honest with my feelings, we'll see. Better than trying to be some kind of mysterious girl. You know anything about that? Silvia, please be nice. Nice? If I don't solve this whole thing, then very bad things can happen to all of us. So forgive me for being stressed. If you want, I could play piano. Finally, something helpful. Yes, all yours. Go, do it. Oh. She's vibing. So, such music. Keep playing, keep playing. Well, if it isn't little Miss bloodthirsty spooky Violetta. Silvia, don't call her that. You again. Oh, how sick I am of you. You and your continual offenses. You underestimate me. You'll never steal the audience's eyes from our show. Yet, I admire you so. Your grace, your presence, your performance. Thanks. I can be pretty impressive. But, wait, performance? Who are you talking to? That girl. She plays so well. I do not wish her to stop. Oh, why not? You want to hear me play? I'm a virtuoso. Silvia, don't. Ugh. Why is she always pissing her off, man? Ugh. Easy as pie, right into my trap. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Finally alone again, Violetta. Just me and you. No dirty tricks and no innocent kids. The mirror, that girl. That was a mistake. I am no coward. Really? Then why don't you just accept that your time at this academy is over? Over? But what? No, you. You're the cheater. Why else would I have been stripped of the role I earned, if not for your tricks? Oh boy, she's a stubborn one. Gonna have to change tactics here. Listen, Violetta. I, Silvio Bellini, Bellini, will now perform the grandest ovation of the night. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Is this just like, oh, okay. Is this just like straight fisticuffs this time around? Whoa, okay. There's a lot of y'all. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. I didn't do anything. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that one's a real one. Gotcha. Why is one of them blonde? Okay. Okay. So, is it just not the blonde one is the real one? I don't understand. Okay. So don't hit the blonde one. Hit all non-blonde people. Understood. Say less. Alright, I'm really glad I saved up shotgun shells for this. And the other one, oh no, she just split up. Oh gosh, I could have actually dodged that, but I was just being really slow about it. Oh, these damn things because of the freaking manual. Or not manual, but automatic fire. Alright. You gonna split up again? Or. Yep, okay, there we go. Just one more time. Heesh, okay. Dang it, missed. That killed me? No way. Bullshit. I did that flawlessly. There we go. Jeez. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Look there. Ugh, back again. Kids, stay back. Get away. Violetta Carbone, you failed again. It looks like your acting doesn't quite make the cut. It's over. No. This is not. Time to leave this academy forever. Wait, please, don't! Get away, Carlotta. I have to do this. No, I won't let you. But why not? Why are you always protecting her? Tell us the truth. Because... Talk. Because she's my older sister. Sister? I am your sister. But no, it cannot be. It is not possible. Ugh. Oh, Dino, no. Dino! No! He's been like this for so long. Silvia. I've said it 1,000 times and I'll say it again. His vital signs are fine. Now, everything depends on his mental strength. You satisfied? What? Now suddenly a cat's got your tongue? Look at what you've done, Carlotta. You put your friends' lives at risk. Are you satisfied? No, I never... Silvia, leave her alone. He's waking up. Dino, how are you feeling? Like fireworks are going off in my head. But I'll live, right, Silvia? Not if she keeps acting crazy. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm so sorry, Dino. It was never my intention for anyone to get hurt. But, Silvia, please, you can't attack Violetta. She's my sister. You have to help her, to bring her back. Carlotta, that's impossible. But there must be a way. With your powers, you could... I'm a simple medium. Silvia, I'm begging you, please. You have to do something to make her come back. I already told you. It's... Please, can't you just try? Your sister's dead. Carlotta, it's time to face facts. She's gone, and she isn't coming back. wasn't very nice, Silvia. Yeah, pretty harsh, girl. I thought you wanted to help us. That's exactly what I'm doing, so stop questioning my methods. I think you should find her and apologize. Hard pass. You're just as stubborn as she is. Can't you see what she's going through? Seriously, I mean, Violetta is her sister. Seems so. Thing is, I already guessed that way before she admitted it. I mean, yeah, that's kind of obvious. Back then, you said she left Florence about 11 years ago. I started suspecting. That's when Violetta died here at the academy. Obviously, I studied this case before I came. All this time, I've been trying to find a way to finish off Violetta without Carlotta being around. But it's been impossible. So, Violetta needs to face her death in the most natural way possible. That's why I made Carlotta confess in front of her. What, you thought I enjoyed making her suffer? I'm not that cruel. Kids don't understand anything.